Hello traders, and welcome back to my channel. So today I want us to analyze USD Swiss franc, AUD CAD, and XAU USD, which is gold. So I'm going to start with the USD Swiss. This is the daily chart, and on a daily chart we have to reset this chart and zoom to see the trend is if it's a bullish or a bearish trend. So here you can see that this market is kind of consolidating here and then it dropped. So when we drew this, you can see that it broke this line down here and then went back and started to consolidate on this line, then went to the upside. So the overall trend, as in the current trend, is bullish. So why am I saying that the current trend is bullish? Let me show you something. So if you draw this line from here to this, you can see that this is a short uptrend move. So you can see that this market has been trending into this channel going up. That's why I'm saying that this is a bullish trend. And if you mark this one, you may see that this was just a ranging market. So this is a rectangle. So this market has been ranging inside this rectangle. So let us erase these things. Okay, so here we have our clear chart on our daily chart. So upside here we have a supply zone area, and downside here we have our order block, which has been filled because we had a fair value gap here and an order block. So for us to know where the market is going and how to erase this, we have to mark daily high and daily low. So according to this situation, let me be clear, we are only looking to sell because this market has been uptrend, but the formation that we are getting here is a kind of bullish, bearish reversal. So you can see that this is a head and shoulder pattern, and we have a neckline which has been broken. So this was our neckline which got a broken. So I'm anticipating to see a pullback from this order block to this neckline before continue to come back to this order block and test it, or to go further down here and aim more downside. So I'll be only looking at selling setup right now because you can see that bears are in control. The biggest candlesticks we have, they are red candlesticks. You can see that we had these two bearish candlesticks, then a pullback, then another one came and broke this next line, and now it's trying to go and give a retest. So let us continue with our analysis. What I will do after knowing that, I will mark the daily high, which is this one. Now this is my daily high because this is a pullback and this becomes the lower high, and then we have a lower low here. This is our daily low. So after marking those things, we have a range of bearish candlestick, big one here, so which is showing us that this market is a sale. So let us zoom into 4 hour time frame. So this is 4 hour time frame. As you can see, it's now very clear. So you can see this is our order block and we have our daily low. So on our left hand side we have when you look at very well, we have a block of structure at this point. That's why I was saying this market was going up. It was a bullish. So this is a break of structure. So when we have a break of structure, we must also have an order block. So this was our order block. Let me just adjust it, reduce it a little bit. And now we had also our FVG here. This was our FVG which was being mitigated. So after FVG got mitigated, at this point, when you look at on the FVG, we had a double retest. It took first touch and went. It was like going bullish, and then it came a sweep liquidity before going back. And before the market shooting to a bullish momentum, it gave us a bullish engulfing candlesticks. So after giving us a bullish candlesticks, it came to the retest again, and now it's going back up. So I'm anticipating this market to come in between this range. So when you look at this, let me draw it. When you look at this consolidate, this was just a short consolidation. So I'm anticipating this market to come before going further down. It might come and retest this area before going down, or it might, I think it might go further high, like it can come to this middle line and retest it before going down. That's my anticipation. So as long as we know where the market is going, we are only looking to sell. So let us mark our previous 4 hour high and previous 4 hour low to see whether if this market, when it will open, will it break the highest of this candlestick or the downside. So if it will break the downside, I won't take in trade, because at this moment I'm only looking to see the retest upside here, because when you look at very well, we have a point of interest here. So this is our point of interest. Let me raise this channel. So we have a point of interest here. So this is our point of interest here, where we are interested to take a selling position. And why? Because we also have a FVG. We have big FVG here. So you can see we have fair value gap here. This is the first one, FVG. And we also have a second one. This is our second FVG. So this is also our FVG. So I'm anticipating this market either to come in between these FVG before dropping. Yeah, that's my anticipation. So I have to mark the 4 hour high. This is the last highest of our 4 hour candlesticks. So let me erase this. So I'll have to mark okay. So this is our previous 4 hour high, and we also have a previous 4 hour low. So let me erase this mitigated FVG first to make the chart clear and clean. So I mark also this for previous 4 hour low. This is previous 4 hour low. Okay. So at this moment, when you can see very clearly, we have a morning star here. So this candlestick is in between the bearish candlestick and the bullish candlesticks. So after doing this, the market came and gave a retest. After giving a retest, it continues going back. So I'm anticipating to take a buying position to this level. So when the market will reach this level, it will come back down to this level again, or further to this order block. That is my anticipation. So I am only looking to sell at this point, whereby I take my stop loss upside here and my TP to this level. This is a 1:3. Yeah, this is a 1:3. So this is my anticipation in 4 hour time frame. So let us go back to another pair. So we have AUD CAD here, and on AUD CAD we have a resistance. We still have a resistance and a support, because this market hasn't broken any anything like resistance or a support. It hasn't broken it. It's still playing in between. So what I will do, I will erase this inside supply zone and this point of interest. Okay, to make the chart clear, and this one also. Okay, and this one. This one. This one. Okay, so the chart is very clean and clear. So what I will do, I'll have to look at the left. So when you look at the left, we have a break of structure here. Aside having a break of structure, we also have an order block. And after having our order block, above the break of structure, we have a support. At the daily low, we have a support. So let me name this as our support. This is our support area, and we also have a daily low. So this is our daily low, because this is the last bearish candlesticks here. This is the last bearish candlesticks. To appear before the bullish. So this is our daily low. So aside having a daily low, we also have a daily high, which is this one here. This is our daily high. So this market, this daily high and daily low is in between the resistance and the support. So after marking that, so let me erase this. Let me draw this another one. This is our resistance. So resistance, support, daily high, daily low, daily high, daily low. So after marking this, we are only looking at where the market is currently. As you can see, this market touched this daily low, and you can see most of this daily low has been touched, and the market went back up, but it didn't go that far. It reached this daily high when it's still coming down. So you can see this is the level whereby the market touched as a resistance, and it took a selling position for a while before going up to the resistance level. So here also the market got resisted and went back as a selling position. So we also have this another one. After market going to the support, it went back and resisted here, and also here same thing. That's why we are calling this an internal resistance. So this is also where the market took its position but didn't go that far. It came to this daily low and then bounced back. So after reaching this level, I'm only looking to sell again to this downside support level. So let me go to the 4-hour time frame. So let us go to the 4-hour time frame, because in the resistance and support, we look to buy high, to sell high, and we buy. Okay, so this is the 4-hour chart. As you can see on the 4-hour chart, this is the internal resistance that we have been marking, and we can also have internal support. So this is the support at the support level. Those are the touches, you can see them here. So let us go back to where the market is right now. You can see at this point we have this order block here. This is our order block. Inside the resistance and support, we have order block or B. So we also have our FVG, which was being mitigated. I want to draw it, but you can see here very clearly this FVG was being mitigated. So let me remove it. At this point, why am I saying that this market will reach at this point and then reverse? You can see this is our resistance level, and each and every time the market has been touching this inside internal resistance, it has been going down. So you can see it took it retested this internal resistance, it went down, then it has also touched it again. So I'm only looking at selling setup at this point to go further down, because I took up a selling position I think last week here, but it was too late. I got a stop loss. I didn't know that we had an order block here and a FVG, so I was supposed to take a buying position only, not a selling position. But where the market is currently, it's showing me that it might go down. It won't go upside further anymore. So let us mark normally points like for our high. So this will be my the previous 4 hour high. Let me name it previous 4 hour high, and you also have a previous 4 hour low. Previous 4 hour low. So this is our previous candlestick 4 hour low and high. Okay, so our anticipation is to take a selling position. So after marking this, we only wait to the 1 hour time frame. So when you zoom into our 1 hour time frame, you have to confirm that this is now cleared. You can see this additional candlesticks, and also have a bearish candlesticks here playing around. So we will only wait to see if this market will come and break this far low. So we wait until it break it and give a retest inside this range, and then continue getting our selling positions here. So our entry will be in between this range, whereby we'll take our stop loss to the upside and then our TP to this order block here. So we'll be targeting this order block where it is. This is a 1:4. So that is a good setup. If you might take this entry or snap this setup very well. You can see that this pair I really traded it very well last week. I took a loss, a TP, and then a loss. So this pair is easy to analyze because our resistance and support is easy to spot entries. So guys, let us move to the XAU USD. On XAU USD, this is our daily chart, and I was already started analyzing it. Just remember that I'm supposed to record a video about this. You can see that our daily time frame on XAU USD, we had this lower high, and we had a lower low again, and then we also have a lower high. So this is the trend line I'm trying to show you. When you draw a trend line from these lower highs to this another one here, you might see that this market came and broke this trend line, just the way I told you last week. So after breaking it, it gave us an additional candlestick here, a bearish one, and then the following candlestick was a bullish. So I'm anticipating this market either to reach at this point, this line, let me name it point of interest. So this is just a point of interest. So this market, it might come and retest this point of interest before giving us a pullback onto this FVG, and then continues going back, because gold, it seems like it has now been rejecting this level. You can see multiple times. So it's now high time it can start going bullish. Okay, so let us continue our analysis before. So this is a supply zone. This is our supply zone. So after having a supply zone, remember I am an intraday trader, so I don't go that far. I only look at where the current market is. So I'm only looking to buy gold right now. Whatever happens, I'll only be looking to buy gold. So after knowing this, we have to mark the daily high and the daily low. So let me erase this previous 4 hour high and previous 4 hour low, because I missed an entry on the gold last week. So this is 4 hour high, I mean daily high. So with the rest, this is not a resistance anymore. This is a daily high, and we also have a daily low. This is the lowest before the market took its position. So this is the lowest point. So that's daily low and daily high. So after marking that, and you can see this is a trend line. This is a trend line. So we have a trend line, and we have a daily high, we have a daily low, and on the left downside here we had a break of structure, but this market didn't go far. It was just a consolidating, and after consolidating we had our FPG here, which was not being retested, which has not been retested. I mean, here when you look at this level here, we have FPG and order block. So once this market has been giving us a build up and then later broke this trend line, it's now showing us that sellers, they are losing their momentum or control. So the bullish, they are trying to take over the market. So let us go to the 4-hour time frame. 4-hour time frame. This is the 4-hour time frame. Let me reset the chart view. Okay, so you can see that after the market gave us support here, we had this level. This level was being broken to the upside, and it gave us a small pullback, which was a break of structure here. And after giving us a break of structure, the market continues and broke this, what do we call it? This was just like a rectangle. Okay, so when you draw like this, it got retested. So you can see the market broke it and gave a retest. After giving a retest, it continues going back up. So I'm anticipating it to touch this point of interest. So when it will reach to this point of interest, it might consider coming down at this level before it come and give a retest here and continue going up. So what I will do, I'll mark also previous 4-hour high and previous 4-hour low. So let me mark it. So this is the lowest point. So previous 4-hour low, and you also have a previous 4-hour high. These are previous 4-hour high, previous 4-hour high. So I'm anticipating a break. Either it will break upside or downside, or why I'm gonna take a buying position at this level. It might come and strip the liquidity and come inside it and give a retest before continue going to this supply zone area. So I will be taking my entry at this point here, and my stop loss down here, and my TP to this point of interest here. So this is our 1:3 risk to reward ratio. Or if it will do a vice versa, we will also still have our FG down here, but this range is, it's rare to this XAUD to come at this point because it has gone far. As in, you can see this trend line was being broken and gave a retest, but this retest is not fully retested. It might consider to come back to touch this trend line before going further up. So thanks to watching, my people. This is the weekly chart analysis, and what I have just analyzed, it doesn't mean that the market will do the same things I'm saying or I'm analyzing in this chart. I'm just a trader just like you, trying to spot entries or trying to showcase my skills. Those are the skills that I have, but the market will play the way it wants. So you only take a setup that you see this is according to your age. So don't just copy what I have done on this video. Just follow your strategy and wait for your setup to come to you. So you can also subscribe, like, share and comment if you see that my content is really good. It's amazing. So my people, thanks for watching, and I'll be more thankful if you're gonna subscribe and like and share. Let us meet into another video.